Hello, my name is Gabby, and today I'm going to be talking to you on my field trip to Crystal Springs. Some things we did there were water testing, geocaching, and river critter roundup. Those are all the things I'm going to be talking to you guys today. Now I'm going to talk about my experience with water testing and all the things that go into water testing. Dissolved oxygen shows us the amount of gases or oxygen that's dissolved in the water. Oxygen is the surface interaction with the atmosphere. Plants and water undergo photosynthesis and give off oxygen. That is one of the many ways that they find dissolved oxygen. Now I'm going to talk to you guys about nitrates. As decomposition of plant and animal material occurs, some examples of that are leaves breaking down, poop, dead animals, or plants, and also bacteria breaking down large protein molecules into ammonia. Ammonia combines with oxygen to form nitrates and nitrites. Nitrates are important to look at when determining water quality. There are small amounts found naturally, but they can increase from humans. pH can show us whether the liquid is acidic, a base, or neutral. When you put molecules into water, they sometimes break down and release an H, or known as hydrogen ion. At other times, they release an OH, also known as hydroxide ion. Hydrogen means it's a base. Hydroxide means it's an acid. Scientists use a pH scale to measure how acidic or basic a liquid is. The scale goes from 0 to 100. 7 equals a neutral, 0 to 7 are acids, and 7 to 14 are bases. When phosphates are increased, they make aquatic plants grow like crazy. Algae blooms are common when that happens. With an increase in algae, you have a decrease in oxygen in the water. Fertilizer equals phosphates, which means increased phosphates equals more algae growth, which means blocking out sunlight. And then that leads to plants underwater don't photosynthesize, which really means that any animal that needs oxygen dies. So you can basically kill a waterway. Next, I'm going to be talking about our river critter roundup. When doing the river critter roundup, I really wanted to see some crayfish, and luckily I did. Also, it was really exciting when we found a tadpole and a water spider because I never knew that spiders could live in water. Biodiversity is the variety within species and the quantity within species. Well, while we were testing the river to see if it's okay for the animals to live in it, we did catch about 13 species. One of them stood out to me the most. It was the catfish that we found. I know that catfishes are pretty common, but I thought it was weird that an ocean animal could live in a river. While we were geocaching, we used a satellite GPS to find a box that had an animal that you might find at Crystal Springs. On the back of the picture of the animal was a question about the animal's habitat or lifestyle. Once you answered the question, all you had to do was quickly leave the area and get new coordinates to get to your new area. I learned that the springs at Crystal Springs actually go straight to the Zephyrhills Water Company, and then all they do is just bottle it. Another thing that they informed us on is that you can't see the aquifer because it's underground. The water in the spring comes from the aquifer, which pushes up the water from the limestone into the spring. When the water goes through the limestone actually purifies the water. Overall, Crystal Springs was an amazing field trip, and I hope to go back with my family one day.